Hi, I'm Rob and welcome to another TW White & Sons walk around video. This car is here, a Mazda CX-30. So today we have a very high spec car to offer you. This is the CX-30 eSKYACTIV X. This is the 2-litre engine of 186 horsepower. It also has the highest trim level in its time. So this is a 22 model year car. It's a GT Sport Tech, which basically is every feature a CX-30 can have. It's in deep crystal blue with just the one owner from new. Therefore it's had 2 services at a 22 reg and still under warranty from Mazda from the first 3-year warranty that was applied from new. As you can see, with the dark blue and the complemented by the privacy glass and the shadow chrome alloys, the car really holds together nicely. There's a plastic ring of steel, if you like, around the sort of outside surfacing of the car, which should stop door edge marking the paintwork as you open doors in car parts onto your car. That should stop it from marking up with pin dents and scratches and such like. One of the features of a GT Sport Tech is a surround view camera. So you've got a camera at the front of the car, you've got cameras that sit underneath the door mirrors here, and one at the very back. There's an 18-inch alloy wheel with Yokohama tyres, keyless entry, and as you come to the back of the car again, there's a powered tailgate, rear parking sensors also. So parking is a boon. Touch the pad underneath and the powered tailgate will pop up, and you're exposing the boot area, of which you've got a 60-40 split. Underneath you've got a booted carpet which exposes the subwoofer, but no spare wheel. Spares are tending to be not standard in most motor vehicles these days, and what they'll put in there is a foam kit and a compressor unit. The seats fold down nicely, giving you more room of course. There's a power tailgate which can equally be operated from the key fob and an internal button inside. Into the back of the car here you'll note the full leather interior, which is a two-tone, so it's a nice chocolate brown in the middle centre section and the base of the seat, with black edges and a sort of a chocolate brown, or is it orange, I'm not sure, stitch. Goes onto the doors, again more brown with a white stitch in there. Carpet mats supplied from new, rear air vents of course, and you've got a pull-out armrest for comfort with drinks holders, and if you're going to carry 5, then you've got room for 5 adults. And there are also Isofix child seat mounting points below, and that will securely attach child seat into the chassis of the car. Coming back out, we have keyless entry on the car. So there's a touchpad here which will lock the vehicle. That would also encourage the mirrors to power in, and then simply putting your hand in opens the car again, and out the mirrors pop again. Opening up the vehicle, you've got on the driver's door cards here all your controls for windows and mirrors, proudly displaying the BOSE symbol, which is a high output audio stereo, including the sub in the boot. Again, sport seats with the black and brown contrast, and fully electric with 2 stages of memory. So you've got 2 different stages you can set for 2 different drivers. You'll also find that there's the boot opener for internal of the car, another selection of switches running through here, which is lots of off switches. Effectively you have a stop and go technology in our products, which is an off switch for that, but the stop and go is really good because it will save fuel, reduce emissions, and by simply stopping the car in traffic, so when you come to a halt the car will turn off. As soon as you hit the brake or the throttle it will turn back on again. Got traction control system of course, rear parking sensor off switch, but more importantly surround view cameras. So I'm going to hop in and we can demonstrate that. So foot on brake, that will glow the start stop engine green, which then was 1 push away from starting the car up. So you have a nice driver display here. The middle dial it's like it's an analog, but it's actually a digital display, so you can show different information there. You can bring up your lane departure function, and it's also the same function that would show you for your adaptive cruise control and lane departure. There's also a speed limiter of course, but the car has an ability to monitor the vehicle in front, reduce its speed appropriately. On motorways there's a little bit of self-steering which works by monitoring the white lines left and right. It does encourage you to have your hand on the wheel, or else it will disable itself. On the left spoke you've got your media functions, including Bluetooth preparation, And again, it's the button to access other information on the digital display there. Coming across, you've got the wider, crisper, more clear infotainment screen linked to the controls that are down here just underneath the gear shifter, giving you quick access to media. So you've got radio function. The little sort of arrow goes into the Mazda inbuilt navigation, but of course these are capable of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can bring your own mapping over. Typically people use Google Maps or Waze. There's electronic parking brakes, and again it keeps this whole area here clear and clutter free, giving you more storage. Coming across, you have climate control system, left and right sided in this instance, and of course you've got heated seats for driver and passenger and a heated steering wheel. Super useful on those cold crisp days. But that isn't today. Today is warm, so we have it on a nice 15-16 degree. This car has a self-dimming frameless mirror, real nice design there. Coming up, there's a sunroof on this car, being the spec that it is, which is a tilt and open function, so you can push it once to tilt, a little gap of letting air in, pull it back again on the switch here. You have to close the tilt first, and then you can go for full opening. So lots of air in the car, lots of light in the vehicle, and again a light headlining. Some of these sports vehicles that's compared with our vehicle would have a dark headlining, making it a little bit darker and more oppressive inside. So nice light headlining, well done Mazda. Leaving the blackness to the rest of the car, so black and brown, which has got a nice design running through the armrest, of course, through the dash display, up onto the top here, and a big sweeping arc running through the top of the dash. Lots of nice design features. You've got the two air vents which look like wings, and again this continuous line running through here, so great design features. Lovely from Mazda as always. Lots of storage. You've got glove box in there, of course, more storage in here where you'll find other inputs for USB charging. Up into the tablet display, I'll show you the reversing camera system. So you've got reverse, and that's going to show you directly behind you, but also it will give you the surround view around the car, linking the front, rear and side mirrors together. The buttons down here will allow you to change that view again if you wish. So I'm going to put it back into park, and we'll hit the button once, and that's going to show you the forward view. Press it again, it gives you a slightly wider field, and then you can just individually look at the side of the mirrors. And again, proof with my hand appearing here. Hello. So lots of technology on the car, high specification of a CX-30, and this car is only 2 years old, of course, so we're going to knock that off. So this car currently has around 15,000 miles. It's a 2 Mazda services, bearing in mind it's only 2 years old, so it's still under warranty from Mazda. As I step out of the car, we'll just come back again and show you the vehicle. The beep is because the key's in my pocket. So here it is, a SKYACTIV X GT Sports Tech, the highest specification, in one of the nicest colours, deep crystal blue, all ready to be snapped up. So we welcome a part exchange against our stock, and we can also organise funding should you want to choose to take that option too. So we look forward to hearing from you. Many thanks.